Hey guys, Ningen here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and as has become the trend lately, we started to do on the channel, I am going to do a final showcase for the INT Rage Trunks, or Spirit Sword Trunks, whatever you want to refer to him as, before he gets his EZA, so we can see if he has aged well in the current meta. So before getting an EZA, he does immense damage to the enemy, greatly lowers defense. His leader skill super class 1 key 70% to stats, which was decent at the time when he came out. I used to use him as a leader and then bring physical Vegeta Blue as a friend, and it worked out very well. And his passive was change STR spheres to INT and then attack 15% per INT key sphere obtained. Now obviously after his EZA, he gets attack and defense, and it doesn't have to just be INT orbs. So obviously that is a huge improvement straight off the bat. But we're going to see if we can get some decent numbers out of him here. I did bring some INT orb changing items as well, just to see if oh yeah, let me quick, yeah, there we go. I don't know why, I don't know if it must be something with the latest update, but now, whenever you transfer your account between devices, because obviously for me, I transfer mine to the emulator on the PC to record, and then I transfer it back to my phone for like my regular play or when I'm at work or whatever. When you transfer the account between devices, it defaults it back to ×1 speed, which it didn't used to do before. And yeah, that's really annoying. So, okay, so this is a good example of why this Trunks can be bad. We did not get, well actually he doesn't get any defense, so I'm not going to worry about putting him in the front slot. So we didn't really get many well actually there's a decent connection there. I'm going to try and get rid of these blues and see how that links us up. Okay, yeah, that's good. So we'll go ahead and do that. So remember, before EZA he only gets his buff from the actual INT orbs, so there's 6 orbs there. So we're looking at a, what, 90% attack buff? Not the best, but obviously INT Mai gives a 40% buff to time travelers, and then this Vegeta gives a buff as well. Is it 25%? I should double check that in a sec. So let's see what kind of attack stat he can get up to here. Mai gets the stun anyway, so good work, Mai. 1.7. I mean, I guess that's not terrible. For a nuking unit who only picked up 6 orbs that is a part of his passive, I guess that's not too bad. Now obviously they're doing it a lot more with newer units or EZAs for older units, but nuking style units that get their buff from any type of orb are by far the best, because you're not restricted. Like if you're in a situation where, like say this turn for example, if we had Trunks in the first slot, we could pick up 3 orbs here, but they're not INT. The only way we could pick up an INT orb is to pick up 1. So for a nuking style unit, being able to use any orbs is obviously way better and leads to much better results. I'm going to try and leave, actually no, it doesn't matter because we're going to finish off him here, aren't we? I was going to try and leave all of those INT orbs for Trunks ready for the next turn, but there's not going to be any orbs left, is there? Because we are going to finish him off here with Future Gohan. So I thought the future team was probably the best place to run him, since once Tech Trunks transforms, he is his best link partner. And then of course we have access to units like the INT Mai, the World Tournament Goku Black, all very good units to run alongside this Trunks. So see again, like we're only getting 4 INT orbs here, even though it's a pretty decent like field of orbs. You wouldn't look at that orbs and the way they were laid out on this particular turn and say that we've been like incredibly unlucky. But again, because before EZA he only gets the buff from the INT orbs, we actually only picked up 4. So fortunately we do have a lot of support on the rotation, so he's still able to put out some reasonable numbers. Obviously his defense is where he's going to lack the most before his EZA, because even if we picked up a whole field of INT orbs, he's not getting any defense from that. So we saw there he took like 35k from a normal attack, which this early on into the event is probably not the best. Let me just double check the Vegeta buff. Oh, it's 30%. Oh, there you go, even better. So I'm going to try, well, I think we probably just win here again, but I'm going to try and save all the INT orbs. So let's do that. Obviously, with the support from Vegeta, everyone was just going to auto super anyway. So I imagine we probably just finish off a team here. But next turn, we are going to have him linked up with the Tech Trunks for the first time, with the Mai on rotation as well. So that will basically be his best rotation on this team. So I will go ahead and use the orb changing items, see if we can get one huge attack stat out of him. And then I'm really looking forward to, once we've actually done the EZA, recreating this showcase and then using all those items and seeing just how crazy his attack stat can be in that situation. So he's not going to get any extra from Mai that he doesn't get from her, no. Okay, so actually, yeah, what I can do is let's get rid of these tech orbs here, because that helps connect things up a little bit. And then this one changes orange spheres to purple, so we'll go ahead and do that, get rid of all the orange ones, and then we can go ahead and use this one, which will hopefully, let's have a look at the field actually first. Actually, yeah, it's not really going to make much difference which one it changes. Actually, maybe I won't use that one this turn, because this one gives the extra attack buff per orb obtained, so let's just go ahead and do this. So we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 int orbs. Because the rainbow one's obviously not giving him any extra buff. So that's very good though. Anything over 10 is of course giving him more than 150% buff. So let's see what sort of number we can hit here. Okay, we're going to get super attacked. Trunks should be okay, he's got decent defense, and Mai's on the rotation. Still 100k. Okay, so 211. Now, bear in mind the kind of numbers that units can hit nowadays in the current meta. Wow, he took 45k from a normal attack as well. After we get the EZA and we redo this, like, picking up 12 orbs, he's going to be getting... Well, actually, it will be more than that as well, because it includes the rainbow ones that we didn't get a buff from this time. So he's going to be getting over, like, 150% attack and defense. So I'm actually really looking forward to seeing the numbers that he's going to be able to hit when we get onto that next phase. So I'm not going to super with Goku Black just to leave all of those AGL orbs there. Even though, again, I feel like we're probably in a situation, especially if Gohan crits, we're potentially in a situation where we just win this turn anyway. And he did crit, and he got an additional super attack as well. Wow, I mean, you can't blame him. He's future Gohan pretty mad at the androids, so. A double crit as well, yeah, okay. He wanted him out of here. So, alright, well, now let's see what we can do with the, let me just double check the attack stats here. They shouldn't have any different links, no. Okay, so, we go ahead and use this, and then we can go ahead and use the Monarcha costume. Hopefully it changes the tech orbs. I could always use it again, because the attack buff effect doesn't stack. Okay, yeah, there's no need. So, 3, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we've got like 18 int orbs here. And we are getting the extra attack buff, so it's going to be a little bit more. But, I mean, that kind of probably evens him out with what his EZA counterpart is going to do. So... let's go ahead and see 50k from a normal attack. 5 million attack stat. Now, obviously, inflated by the use of the items, which you're not going to be bringing into, like, harder events and stuff. You're not going to waste your item slots using them. But it'll be interesting to see how easily we could get him up to a 5 million attack stat once he's got his EZA. Because I don't think it will be that difficult. And then we go ahead and get super attacked as well. So, I mean, we saw what we came to see. We got the numbers out of him. I'm not actually surprised that we died. The biggest thing about him post-EZA is that he is going to get that defense buff. Because that is his biggest problem. If we look at his passive, he just gets no defense at all. And obviously, when he's EZA'd, not only is he going to have much higher stats, but he's going to be getting defense for every single orb he picks up. So even in the worst case scenario where the orb field in front of you is absolutely atrocious and you can literally only pick up one orb, at least then his EZA variant is getting a 20% defensive buff, whereas this guy literally gets no defense whatsoever. So even pairing him up with that other Trunks, like, he really needs a support unit on the rotation. And we saw, even when we had INT on the rotation, that he was just taking a crazy amount of damage, even from normal attacks. So I'm not even surprised that he died. I'm not going to redo it. We used the items. We saw what we came to see. We got a 5 million attack stat using the Monarcha costume item. So let me know down below in the comments, what do you think when we redo the showcase with him fully EZA'd, and we have that turn where we use the orb changer and then we use the Monarcha costume, hopefully to get the pretty much full field of orbs. What attack stat do you think we will see? 5 million before EZA. What do you think it will be after the EZA? Let me know in the comment section down below. And yeah, check out the team building guide for the EZA. That should have dropped a couple of hours before this video. I'm not going to be streaming it as soon as it comes out, because I've just finished a set of shifts and the EZAs come out at like 7:30 in the morning for me, and so I'd quite like a lay-in. So I will be streaming it later on in the day. Keep an eye out on the channel, and I will update you guys. Twitter, social tab, join my Discord, all that stuff. I will let you guys know when the stream is going to be. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. You can follow me on Twitch or join my Discord. The link is in the description below. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.